Good afternoon and welcome to Ag Choice Organics Recycling, located in scenic Sussex County, New Jersey. My name is Jay Fisher. I'm co-owner with my wife Jill Fisher. We started Ag Choice back in 2005. Right now we are the only licensed food waste recycling company here in New Jersey. It started off our sawmill business, which I started with my family back in 1997, where we would collect sawdust from the mill operation, sell it to the local horse farmers for bedding, and saw a need to compost livestock waste here in northwest New Jersey. As the company began to grow, we added the food waste as an addition to our composting operation, along with leaves and other organics from the flavorings manufacturers here in the state. To date, we've collected well over 10,000 cubic yards a year. We've recently been upgraded to allow to collect 20,000 cubic yards a year of incoming materials. We are in a unique position in that we've been able to sell every ounce of compost and topsoil that we make here at Ag Choice. Right now we are currently trying to expand our RD&D to be able to collect post-consumer food waste as well as the pre-consumer that we're currently collecting. In the background behind us, you'll see our new compost turner, or new to us turner. We started off with a pull type turner manufactured by Midwest Biosystems, and have since upgraded to a straddle type turner, which you see behind me, which is a Comtex Top Turn 4000. Really happy with the machine. It does a great job for us. The business for us has changed a little bit, not just in logo, but in the actual process that we do and the materials that we take. Our focus has changed from the ag waste to more of the food waste recycling. It's been a twofold change. Part of it's been the economics, and the other part of it is the regulation. It started off as the nutrient management laws were going to help to ensure compliance with stormwater runoff issues related to livestock waste here in New Jersey. And as the time has gone on, the regulation has had less and less enforcement behind it, and thus we've actually lost probably half of our livestock waste customers that were utilizing us for manure removal. The food waste end of it is continued to grow. People are starting to understand the ramifications of dumping organics into landfills, as well as understand the economics of reduced tipping fees for keeping that material out of the landfill. As far as the economics, the agricultural wastes, we were able to only charge approximately half of what we're able to do on the food waste and industrial organics recycling. And one of the things that we've seen is the environment doesn't need to suffer as a result of economics, but there does need to be a economic benefit. It needs to be a positive benefit. One of the biggest keys that's made Ag Choice successful is our level of control here at the site. We're very selective about the materials that we take in, the quantity of materials that we take in, the contamination levels that we can handle here. And by that I mean as far as carbon and nitrogen ratios. 30-to-1 ratio is what we shoot for starting C to N. So we take in far more carbon type materials than we do nitrogen. So our food waste is only a third of what we bring in. We handle a fairly large volume of municipal leaves. And here in New Jersey we have a unique feedstock that comes from various flavorings manufacturers. Here in the East Coast, New Jersey, we have some of the largest flavorings manufacturers in the world. And what they do is various extractions from all kinds of leaves, herbs, nuts, twigs, all kinds of things that you wouldn't even imagine. And we collect the fleshy parts that's left over from that extraction process, as well as various types of paper filter elements, and we use those as feedstocks in our composting operation. One of the latest things that we're working on is to have the DEP allow us to expand our permit to be able to take in post-consumer food waste, as well as pre-consumer, which we're permitted to do now. Post-consumer would include various types of plate waste, meats, shellfish, other proteins. And so far, because of the relationship that we've developed with the DEP and our level of trust with them, I believe very firmly and It had conversations already with the DEP that we're going to get a favorable response, and I'm hoping by the first of the year to be able to start taking in post-consumer materials as well. Future for Ag Choice, right now we're on a leased site. We're in the process of trying to purchase our own property somewhere here in the same vicinity here in Sussex County, and actually be able to double our production from the 20,000 cubic yards a year that we're permitted now to at least 40 or 50,000 cubic yards a year, and have that include with the post-consumer food waste. What else you think? Part of our project here has been in our permit is an RD&D permit, which is a special permit issued by the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection that allows us to operate not as a full-blown Class C facility, but as a demonstration project. So we have Rutgers University Extension has come out here and done significant testing as far as water runoff, leachate contamination, Salmonella, E. coli contamination, and that's been done by Stephen Komar, who's a professor with Rutgers University as part of our extension program here in Sussex County. And through that research, he's been able to use all this data to promote our type of composting here in the state of New Jersey, to prove that it can be done. It can be done on a smaller level as well as a large level, to try to promote on-farm composting here in New Jersey.